What if history's most powerful leaders had practiced yoga before making their biggest decisions? Just imagine that for a moment. Imagine if every major decision in history was not made from stress, fear, or anger, but from clarity. Because here's something I don't believe we talk about enough. Every law that's ever been written, every war that's ever been fought, every peace treaty that's ever been signed, every nation that's ever been built was first a decision inside someone's mind. And the quality of that decision depended on the quality of that person's state of mind. For me, yoga completely changed the way I make decisions. After I was diagnosed with lupus in 2009, I was constantly living in survival mode. My body was inflamed, my mind was overwhelmed, and I felt like I was always reacting to life instead of intentionally creating it. Yoga taught me that's something that I believe every leader needs. Before you lead other people, you have to learn how to lead yourself. Because when we're under chronic stress, our brains become more reactive. We become impatient. We become defensive. We become more focused on surviving than solving problems. And that's true whether you're leading a family, a business, a classroom, or an entire country. Think about some of history's biggest turning points. What if those conversations had happened after everyone took 10 minutes to breathe? What if leaders learned how to regulate their emotions before negotiating? What if they had paused before reacting? Would every decision have changed? Probably not. However, I believe some of them would have. Because yoga doesn't tell us what decisions to make. It helps us become the kind of people who make better decisions. That's a huge difference. One of the greatest lessons I've learned through teaching yoga is that there's always a space between what happens and how we respond. Most people react immediately. Yoga teaches us to pause. That pause may only last a few seconds, but sometimes a few seconds can change everything. We've all said things we wish we could take back. We've all made decisions while angry. We've all reacted before we had all the information. Now imagine those kinds of reactions happening between world leaders. The stakes become much higher. This isn't about politics, it's about humanity. It's about recognizing that every leader has a nervous system. Every leader experiences stress. Every leader experiences pressure. And if we want better decisions, maybe we should spend more time helping leaders regulate the person making those decisions. Because leadership isn't just about intelligence. It's about emotional regulation. It's about self-awareness. It's about staying calm when everyone around you is panicking. That's exactly what yoga develops. It teaches us to become less reactive and more responsive, to listen before speaking, to breathe before acting, to create clarity before making decisions that affect other people. And honestly, I don't think that applies only to presidents and prime ministers. It applies to all of us. Every single day we make decisions that affect our families, our coworkers, our communities, and the people we love. Every one of us is leading someone. Every one of us has influence. So maybe the question isn't whether history's leaders should have practiced yoga. Maybe the better question is, what kind of future could we create if today's leaders did? What kind of workplaces could we build? What kind of communities could we create? What kind of families could we raise? Because peace It doesn't happen by accident. Peace is practiced. One breath, one conversation, one decision at a time. That's why my mission has never simply been to teach yoga poses. My mission is to spread world peace through inner peace. Because I believe the quality of our world will always reflect the quality of the people leading it. If you're a yoga teacher, yes, keep doing that. Keep studying if you're an aspiring yoga teacher. If you're a leader or someone who desires to make a greater positive impact in the world, yes, keep up the good work. And I invite you to join us every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, where I teach how to use yoga to become a vehicle for leadership. The strategies to take advantage of opportunities for meaningful change. The details are in the caption. Bring your notebook, bring your questions, bring your vision for the future. Because the next great leader the world needs could be you. I'll see you in class. Peace.